The hive at my parents' house swarmed again, and they went to the exact same tree, but this time they ended up on a branch and not on the trunk, so it was much easier to get them. We just shook them right off. Pretty big swarm, not quite as big as the first one. And I didn't realize that hives swarm multiple times, but evidently this is a thing, and they can swarm multiple times. And if they swarm too many times, the original hive is left too weak to survive. So hopefully there's no more swarms, but we don't know. I don't want to open up the hive and kill any more queen cells because I'm afraid I'll kill the queen that's going to take over that hive, and then they'll be left queenless and they don't have a backup plan. That would be really bad. So I'm just going to let them be, and if they swarm again, then I guess so be it. So the first time we shook them, we're watching them, and it looks like the queen is actually in this groove between the tree and the hive body. So they were all gathering there. So I decided that I should try to scoop those up and put them back into the hive. So this is what we're doing here. And I have no idea where the queen is, and so I'm just guessing she's in this cluster because all the bees are congregating outside rather than going in the hive. So I'm slowly scooping them up. I try to get against the branch, but that's the where the little divot where your hand goes is. I didn't want to squash any bees there, so I had to leave some bees, and you can see them right there. Then I'm going to the other side and going to scoop them in from the other side. Yeah, I decided like it's probably not a good idea to do it again from this side. And we're going to do it from the other side. They swarmed about 3 p.m., I think. Well, sometime early in the afternoon. And luckily they didn't fly away. They just kind of hung out in this tree for the whole day. And I came after work. I showed up around close to 7 p.m. and they were still there. I'm guessing they would have stuck around maybe for another day or so before they found a new place to go and took off. I wasn't sure if I could stick my hand in there, so I got a stick, and we're gonna put a stick in there. Okay, so at this point, I'm hoping that the queen is in there, but I'm not entirely sure. And then I tried to search for the queen and get in close, but did not see the queen. So either I'm not successfully spotting the queen, or the queen has gone down into the hive body. So then we just waited some more. And this time it does look like they are moving into the hive body. So I think the queen is in there. So you can see them kind of going in. Then there was a little cluster left. So I'm gonna scoop that last cluster in there and just try to get most of the bees. So this is just the last cluster. So then it's getting late and it's time to put the lid on and cover up, and then we're going to close off the front of the hive and then take it back to the house. All right, so we will check on how these guys are doing. I'll give them like 2-3 weeks to settle in before we bother them, because otherwise they might get angry and take off on us.